Do we just pick anybody?
You're evaluating the scenes as a whole in the top right corner, the ones that are listed.
Alright, again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming down for our performance of the Illiad. This is my pre-A class, my sophomore honors English students, and we've got kids playing multiple characters. Put a lot of work into this, so we hope that you enjoy our performance of the Illiad, and you'll see those scene numbers in the top right corner of those packets. We just love a little bit of some comments and feedback as to how you think they're doing. So thank you for coming down and being here.
Scene 1. Satan goddess of the wrath of Achilles. The story you are about to hear is one of the oldest of soldiers' tales. It is a story of honor and infidelity, of devotion and betrayal, and of love and war. It is a story of families and individuals and the tragic consequence of a single act. Its themes are universal. Our story takes place in the ancient Greek Aegean around 1500 BC. The gods and goddesses are celebrating the wedding of the goddess Thetis to the mortal Peleus. Unfortunately, the goddess Strife has been left off the guest list, and in anger, she spoils the wedding by throwing a golden apple into the crowd. Engraved on the apple are the words for the fairest, to the fairest. Of course, all the goddesses claim it, and the task of deciding falls to Zeus, who, unwilling to get in the middle of the argument, recalls a story he heard of a mortal named Paris, who lived on Mount Ida near Troy and was the most fair-minded of mortals. He sends for him.
Now, Paris, born of the king and queen of Troy, make your choice. Before you stands Hera, queen of the goddesses, Athena, goddess of wisdom, and Aphrodite, goddess of love.
All up there, are noticing such beauty, too difficult to decide. Gentle Paris, behold the depth of my character, and the fidelity to my faith. My cheek is as a rose, pink and fair. Am I not the fairest? Judge me the fairest, and I will give you the greatest woman of your faith.
Strong Paris, behold my strength and candor. Behold my sword arm. On my shoulder, an owl divine. Symbolize divine wisdom. Am I not the fairest? Choose me and I'll grant you great strength. Fair Paris. Behold.
Aphrodite appears to Paris, having just washed her long hair in the river Scamander. Her tresses are a halo of golden highlights. He is awestruck.
Judge me the fairest, and I will give you the most beautiful woman in the world.
Paris bows before her and sets the golden apple at her feet.
She, Aphrodite, is the fairest of all goddesses. That's my judgment.
Hera and Athena are enraged and storm out of the wedding.
Whither you go or whither you stay, you have angered the goddesses. But for now, the goddess of love will take you to your prize. The most beautiful woman in all the world, Helen of Sparta.
Scene 2. Paris is taken to the house of Sparta, where he is treated with great hospitality by the king Menelaus, and looked on with loving eyes by the queen and Helen. Late one night, Paris and Helen flee the kingdom and sail for Troy, infuriating Menelaus. Greek leaders from the neighboring kingdoms assemble in Mycenae, the home of Menelaus' brother Agamemnon and his wife Clytemnestra. Their purpose, to sail to Troy and demand the return of Helen. Many of the men had been Helen's suitors before her father chose Menelaus to be his daughter's husband. Fearing they will rise up against him, Menelaus makes them swear to defend her from any harm. At Aeolus, along the coast, the Greeks try to sail for Troy, but because of an insult to the goddess Artemis, they lose a third of their fleet to raging coastal storms sent by her in anger. A seer is consulted, and the Greek leaders learn that the only sacrifice of Agamemnon's daughter will appease the goddess.
Leaders of the allied kingdoms, you have come to honor the oath you have given to my wife on her betrothal to me. Because you have been stolen from me, we must go to Troy to retrieve her. If it weren't for the winds, we'd be there by now. How many miles have we traveled? By land? By sea? We've gotten nowhere.
I would defend my oath, but the goddess's wrath overpowers us.
I'm ready to fight. I would defend my oath to the death. My honor cannot be restored until Helen is returned to you, with my help.
Perhaps we had best go no further. My wife yearns for her husband and my young son, Telemachus, his father.
Will follow my friend Achilles to the death if need be. Gentlemen, please, my poor wife cannot take the strain.
My daughter, Illiad, would not go like a lamb to the slaughter. I only distrust of philosophy like Menelaus. She too is my sister, makes my heart rage with vengeance, but not by a sacrifice of a daughter.
Woman, the decision must be made by me and in consultation with the alliance. Your motion cannot be taken into account.
Although he doesn't show it, because of his unsuccessful attempts to launch his ships, Agamemnon's mind is made up. He has heard murmurings of discontent and talk of installing Achilles as their leader.
Guards, bring my daughter Iphigenia. We have spoken. We must have a fair wind for our work. We sail tomorrow from Aeolus.
Scene 3. The Greek forces get their fair wind for Troy, but once on the shores of Ilium, they are faced with the great walls of the city itself. For 10 years the Greeks lay siege, but they cannot breach the walls of Troy. Their encampment on the beach is full of discontent. Soldiers fan out into the countryside and up and down the coast, burning and looting the neighboring villages.
Look at the gold we have pillaged. Divide it up, Ajax. Behold, this fine slave drove.
Speak. What are your names?
I am Briseis, daughter of Perseus, a priest of Moses.
I am Chryseis, daughter of Chryses, priest of Apollo.
I understand you've been raiding the villages. Apollo is angry. He's raining down plate-tipped arrows on our soldiers. I've been forced to give up this girl Chryseis as a sacrifice so that he may stop giving us misery. As your leader, I demand you to give me Chryseis. Deliver her to my tent at once. And the rest of you, get some sleep, because at dawn we will lead in a fresh assault on Troy.
I refuse to give her up.
There are others.
Fine then. You know what? Take your tag and let enough. But I will not fight. And if I do not fight, then the others won't fight. And then what chance will we have then?